This is G Unit Radio. Who is calling?
What's up? It's the Kid 50.
Oh, 50 Cent. Live from Las Vegas?
SK.
Yeah, we're in Vegas now.
Yo, Fifth, B. First of all, I want to give it up because 24/7 is not just covering Floyd Mayweather and Victor Ortiz, but you just happen to be in the middle of it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just there. I mean, you see, I don't try to turn it on for the camera when it's, because it's about Floyd, that show. You know what I mean?
Right. No, and it's a great look. Last night I'm watching HBO, and they're saying that Floyd might have a surprise, and the rumor is that Floyd might be bringing out Victor Ortiz's father on his corner. That's just rumors, you know what I mean? And that's, when you hang with 50 Cent, it just kind of fits, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds like me a little bit, doesn't it?
Yo, 50.
Yeah.
Yo, can you shout out how many people you fed for the first week sales in SK?
2.5 million.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna achieve the billion kids that I sell my feed. A billion meals. And I'm working with the World Food Program.
Wow.
It's one of the most respectable organizations you can work with. Like if you have an earthquake in Haiti, they're there to support. Or tsunami in Japan. Like it's around the world. It's what America would utilize.
Right.
As the company to go to deal with, and I kind of got them where those proceeds can go to that organization.
Okay.
More hand clap, please.
More hand clap. No gunshots today. Not for Fifth. No more.
Yeah.
We can't put that side on the table.
Yeah. So it's 1 for 1. So every time they purchase the SK, the child is being fed. You know what I mean? I went to Africa. When you see it up close, it's a whole different thing from you seeing commercial.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you'll be affected by it. If you have anything in you, because I live within excess.
Right.
So you gotta look at yourself after you see that much.
Damn.
That it's that bad when someone don't even know when or if they're gonna get their next meal.
Right. And Fifth, you have talked about this. First of all, let everybody know if whoever's just tuning in, an SK product is a 5-hour energy drink.
Yeah, 6 hours.
Oh, 6 hours.
6 hours. Okay, pardon me. And the flavors?
It's grape and orange mango.
Yeah, I tasted the orange mango.
Yeah, everybody likes the orange mango. Like, crazy.
But I mean, it's a good project, and I think that I'll be successful with this, like my other ventures. But I also, I think it's exciting to lead and implementing this actual business model. So my peers, not just artists, within the artist community that's doing brand extensioning, but other young entrepreneurs could utilize this business model. If just 1% of business was given to charitable organizations, we would alleviate all of extreme poverty around the world, period.
Wow.
Wow. You know what I mean? So it's just, when you look at like companies that seem like they're monsters, like Google, Google's 10 years old. That's still a baby. You see what I'm saying? And
wow.
If this model was implemented at that point, how much would have been solved with just that one company? When you got majority shareholders of these companies that have over 55% of it, what's 1%? How many yachts? How many helicopters or private planes you want? You end up in that area where you start to look at things that matter. Your happiness matters the most.
Right.
And finding a way to be content at some point, because you can make a few $100 million and you're still hustling like you don't have no money. And when you work to it becomes habit. Like I'm uncomfortable when I'm sitting still. Like if there's nothing going on, I feel like I'm messing something up.
That's real.
So gotta have different projects, but involving yourself in philanthropy or being humanitarian on some levels would be that thing that you'd never misutilize that energy. And never too much you can actually do, So, I mean, it's exciting. You can see I'm growing in different areas because I've been exposed to different things. I've traveled, been able to interact with people from different ethnic backgrounds that give me a different insight and perspective on everything. Like when you're in that little bubble, you know what it is. Like you just in your neighborhood, you live what the means of survival are right there.
Right.
When you get a chance to go outside and see different things, you don't even have, view people the same.
And you're definitely an artist that has probably touched every side of Africa. As far as going out there.
Oh yeah, I traveled all over Africa: Wari, Nigeria, Angola, Morocco.
You've met Nelson Mandela.
Somalia, huh?
You've met the leaders out there, Nelson Mandela, everybody. You definitely touched us.
It's not just about Africa. Even America, we have issues. You know what I'm saying? So it's just to participate in it in different ways. Like Usher reached out. He has interest in malaria.
Right.
And he's previously been a part of some projects like that. I'm sure in the future he'll have a venture similar business model wise, because I've had communication. So you'll start to see different Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, Drake, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like people that have expressed interest in implementing that type of structure to their deal process, not actually doing a deal or supporting SK in that way, but they understand the motivation for it.
Right. Wow.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
This is extreme. This is extremely serious because you're going to the United Nations soon with this whole situation, right?
That hasn't been announced, asshole.
Oh, okay.
Viv, I have a question. What are your feelings on just like, the news and a lot of these media outlets, they're not covering, what you're doing. I don't think that they're covering it, the way they should. Do you feel that that's because there's a bias because you are a hip hop artist and because you've had like negative, events associated with your name in the past?
Well, you know what? Negative events, you've seen it with even the most conservative people you can point to. You know what I mean? So it's not that. I mean, within hip-hop culture, you've never had anyone make the decision or decide to do it on this extreme of a level. But
Right.
you'll see it'll be gradual, because I'm not, like, if you did it for publicity, you should be upset.
Right.
You don't see the coverage the same. You know what I'm saying? When you've done it genuinely because you're making a decision to move in that direction, the people that count, it affects them. The people that are already in that actual conscious of trying to support and to remember those that are easily forgotten, they are aware of your interests and your efforts.
Right.
The people that, day to day that's just doing what they're doing, they're conscious of other things. Like, like London's riots will get more coverage than famine in Africa. You got a kid dying every 6 minutes. Since we've been talking longer than 6 minutes.
Right.
So since I started this interview, since they heard my voice on the air, this conversation has been running for 8 minutes and 47 seconds. My phone's counting it.
Right.
So they lost a child since we've been talking.
Wow.
Wow.